Of course, up over at the ladder room, looking out for Red Star. I think he's aware that he might be out there. He's just not sure 100% of exactly where. Now we see him, and Red Star can capitalize. Man down. Glockins and Denny can also strike back on Shuey. He'll double up as well towards Jimpat. And Torzi closed out by Patrick, leaves a pistol for 500.
They're just trying to see if we can get some tag damage. Try and put a bit more of a defense up there towards Connector. Frozen being caught out in the open, but Shuey's actually found a couple of kills.
That's significant. Can Frozen do anything? Will he have some backup? Certainly might do so. Shuey does get taken down as Frozen will follow suit. And now Exertion with his own Deagle out towards the Connector position. It's the head of the doorway. Gets the headshot on Denny and has the bomb control.
Now this is looking very promising right now for MOUZ. It's down to Red Star and Kaluba. At least they've got time on their side.
Red Star, the high HP player, the forward man contact, just taken out by Jimpat, tapping away with that Deagle. Kaluba will lean in. Torzi has the position on lock, and now his two teammates will swing for it. Exertion will be there to close it out. Exertion focusing on the mid control as two T-side players are forced back in towards spawn. Patrick is the first to fall.
The Red Star trying his best to get that frag and really needed it up against the Finn. And the anchor out there to the B site gets put down to 32 points of health, but doesn't drop in total. Kaluba desperate for a pick out here in Palace.
Landed a tag only. Desperate to get anything done here. It's just tag damage being done by these weapons. Even the scout not landing heads, just tagging away slowly but surely. Nikki will finally fall to the hands of Torzi. And so the retake might be on here for the CTs.
And once again, Jimpat doesn't even find a kill, gets overwhelmed completely. Nikki does get caught out there towards top mid. He was just trying to car rotate.
Torzi expecting Red Star to be back there over a bench. The bomb will go down from Kaluba's part. CT still forming up for the retake position. Short being established by Exertion, and Frozen is the key backstab.
And Torzi's waiting for a jiggle, waiting for a swing to come out. Denny might try and give it out to the short control.
Exertion catches Denny off guard instead, and Kaluba holds out the apartments. Might have to rely on Red Star to hold down to the initial front face. He just falls in an instant. Jimpat and Exertion backed up, spray through. Nikki caught Torzi, gets Denny. Just picking apart this 500 side. Kaluba does get one responsive. Jimpat still holds his nerve as Red Star does get the dome in. So another bomb plant here for 500.
Red Star's going to have to start making a play, though. I think he has to extend out here towards Market. You're desperate for a fight.
AK and Orb leaning in. Red Star backed out from the Market doorway. Wait them in a little bit closer. We can hear those footsteps. Two to line up around this corner. He's going to wait patiently, though. He's going to check this corner position until Shuey realizes he's getting blocked. Now Kaluba alone, 1v3. His time on his side, can defend against the CT diffusers. See the first. Shuey down. Diffuse held by Frozen. The AWP at Torzi can land him from the back lines. And there's the one. Now he's done. Incendiary try to block them off, but Red Star's still going to make his way out. Torzi heard it. Tell his teammates they are on the ground floor and they're inbound to the B-bomb site. It might be a case of a lost cause. Jimpat will try to defend it from the back here. Still gets his two alongside Shuey. Adjustment to the triple. And Kaluba, AWP does some damage. Picked up the first. Can't quite hit that second, though. The flicker's a little bit too much and runs out of ammo just before. While two players in over at the ramp position with a boost up. Well placed for Denny to catch Torzi and draw him out in the open without a chance to really respond. Red Star following up against the Exertion. Now Shuey and Frozen with a lot of work to do on this defensive. They'll swing out towards mid, get one. Frozen provide support to get Kaluba elsewhere, so it's a 3-on-3 situation. Shuey still held in the connector and the underpass player is backed off. The bomb is in the open.
And Frozen's going to try and see if he can catch a timing getting up towards CT. Shuey falls in the process, but the AWP's out in the open. This is an easy pick for Frozen.
Indeed, he brings it into evens again with the HP advantage for MOUZ. The bomb, however, is on the back of Patrick. Can he find his man up a ticket booth? No, he can't. Frozen makes it a triple, and from here, Red Star has got a difficult clutch to make happen. The tap against Jimpat, though, has turned up a 2K and a 1-on-1. He knows he has to go towards this A-bomb site. He'll try smoke off and could potentially go for a rotation, but Frozen hears him spray through, doing so much damage. Red Star is somewhere out there. He just doesn't know exactly where. Peek to the left, and Red Star's going to outplay him. Out position for the side headshot. And end the streak of MOUZ. Molly's being sent up here by the T's. They'll push him out of that position, but he's already on the center of the bomb site, and he's tucked his head away, so Patrick doesn't even know how close he is to a man. Force forward. Oh, flick to the head is not good enough with the M4. Gets damaged, but no kill. Exertion and Shui have to pick up the rest of the pieces. Try to deny that bomb plant, but Denny is inbound that orb. Now Shui needs to get involved. Out to the backside with his flanking. Does not know where Nicky is. Now he does. USP is good enough with the HP advantage, though. 3 players inbound for the Palace dive, so a combination. The U2 and the swing. Red Star is siphoned off for the time being. No flash over. He's frozen a pretty easy pick on the first man, not for the second. Shui can return onto 2 individuals. Kalubu and Nicky fallen instant. The AWP ready for the battle against Denny and wins it out with ease. Patrick just left alone, quite literally sandwiched.
There's a very unorthodox situation there from 500. I think there would have been a flash going forward out to the Palace control if main did not get smoked. Because it does, it changes the complexion of the round. They realize, okay,
of the CT forces is in to the apartments and may well find a player if he's lucky. I don't know if Red Star was spotted. He certainly has been now. Finds Jimpat, who baits him into the open, sacrificing himself to bring it in.
Oh, Patrick on the angle is going to get caught out by the in-game leader. Kaluba's going to try and make a play, and he's actually exploited a bit of space in which he's walked out towards Tetris now.
Made to do some damage. Frozen's going to catch him. 4 versus 2, a couple of players that can be traded easily by 500, but none of which are going to show themselves up right now. Exertion catches Denny, drops the bomb, and that will be round and half for MOUZ, a 10-5 on 500's map pick.
A lovely performance in this first half coming through from MOUZ, and I'm sure that's exactly what the international squad was hoping for. To not get tested a massive amount, to not give in to the difficult style that 500 can offer, but instead bring the fight back to them.
Pistol round, no forward contact taken by the CT forces. Frozen seeing 1 man forward. Denny's Julies will take on the P250. Nicky turning away from Exertion. Kaluba has caught the 2 important picks though. Torju and Shui fall to the man advantage. Frozen ready for the extension back from Denny. They'll take it to a 3-on-3, but the CTs have the bomb.
Oh, Kaluba's going to overextend, even with the bomb control, and now it just starts going completely wrong. Red Star trying to defend up against B, so many T-side players all in and around, and when you looked at the wealth of just exposure that Kaluba found in that round, you thought it was a done deal.
I don't know if he needed to extend there, honestly. Yes, they didn't have the man advantage, but they had the bomb most crucially. Patrick now with a clutch and a half, 6 kills deep. He's seen Exertion at least, but Exertion's seen him the same.
Hopefully in this tournament, but in others of what their Mirage is going to look like on the playing field.
What a swing from Red Star. Exertion caught immediately. Utility in hand. The incendiary also going to block them from making their way out of the apartments to put the Molotovs down. Trying to indicate something else is going on. Shui will try and act out from that mid control. 4-on-4 as Red Star's now left to do all the defensive on his lonesome. Will get his 2nd kill, but not the 3rd. Frozen trades, then he reveals himself. Patrick also known. Frozen is aware of where Nicky is at, and now Shui has to clutch this 1 versus 1 at 25 points of health inbound from mid. The bomb is at least in the center of the site, so he can force out the plants, but Nicky is also aware of this fact.
IGL versus IGL. This is going to be a massive win for 500 if they can actually get this last kill. Bomb dropped out in the open. Nicky playing so defensive in market.
Oh, swing. And the hit found by Nicky instead. The HP advantage was all you needed. The 500s. That to receive the very fast execution, the set piece in, the nades doing decent damage. Patrick's going to get overwhelmed by Exertion already. Nicky, nades will come back to return. Denny can get 1 decent trade, but Frozen is all up in his business. And the advantage stays with MOUZ as the A site has fallen. Nicky ahead of the smoke, the connector. He's the only player on the site defensive, though the flashbang's going to keep him blinded. He does get 1 pick, and the second 1v1 offered up to him by Jimpat. Bomb dropped in the open, and now the CTs will start to close in the pinces. Players at jungle will start to rotate back towards CT, where Red Star is currently holding in the open. MOUZ don't have enough time to go for the full-blown rotation unless they go right now and don't stop until they hit the site. Got to get this plant down here.
They're completely stuck towards A. They have to commit. Red Star just jiggling down towards CT, drops that bomb out in the open, and now Frozen's in a 1v3 when no one really wants to fight him.
No need to at this stage. Maybe deny the bomb plant if you need to. 500, you want to get around on the board though. Player at short scene, the tap's not good enough from Frozen though.
And Kaluba's taken some more chip damage with the utility. It's going to be another set piece in towards B.
Oh, the timing couldn't be worse for Denny. He jumped up as soon as Jimpat went for the peek, and now Kaluba stands alone. Backup is rotating, but this AK gonna get cut off. Patrick should be able to fall to the hands of Shue. Kaluba with it all to do. Patrick wins that swing, and now their attention is turned towards the backlines of the site. They'll check that corner though, and Frozen will dish out the winning blow for the round.
It actually looked like for a moment there with Patrick's kill that round is still on, but you feel for Denny, don't you? Because he's had a difficult map. He's trying to make something happen.
As I said at the start of the round, this could have been their only opportunity to get into the map.
And Kaluba is just going to miss the timing. Now, if he starts running away out towards market, that's just info and noise.
AK backing up Kaluba. Alongside Red Star, Exertions inserting himself into the back lines, and now they're in trouble. Red Star can get that trade, at least hold on to control. Shue gets caught off the sandwich between the two CTs. Red Star's going ham. He's caught 3. Kaluba over to the front line. Frozen needs to deal with him, and he can't do so. Exertion first forward. Molly sent. Drive Nicky out of the way as best as he can. Backed up on that box. AK will hold his nerve. Exertion will get hurt, so Nicky can't find the trade. Is he aware of Shue, though? I believe he is. Kaluba certainly is. Gets the kill. Torji able to respond back to Nicky's part of things. Patrick will get taught back by the AWP. A triple in from Torji so far. Is he going to go for the quadra? You're damn right he is. Can he end this map on an ace? He may well do so. The sprays and manic from Kaluba as 2 players face him. And Torji will back off, allow that bomb plant to come down from Jimpat as he's the man to close instead. A 16-9 for MOUZ as they finally take home Mirage.